Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. In this video we're going to take another look at this market. I just recently uploaded a video that I done yesterday, and obviously if you're a patron of mine you saw this because I always show you the videos. You know, it's important that I give them the most recent updates of my views and stuff, and I'm going to share it with you guys now as to a further on video, because I believe that, you know, Bitcoin has broken some key points and it's something that we need to go over. So I'm, you know, keeping you relevant, up to date. And yeah, if this sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching, and I will dive into this. But before I do so, I need to let you know, I am not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market. So please always do your own research before investing any money. That being said, I'm pretty spot on at the minute. I don't know how it's working, but the analysis seems to be spot on. Let's start with this. You know, if you can check the other video if you haven't seen it already. I spoke about this falling wedge for, the last 3-4 days, maybe a week, and then I also said about this massive resistance line that we had in the RSI. It was constantly, you know, getting rejected off this line, and I said to you, once we break this line, guys, we're gonna see a huge parabolic rise up. And essentially we have, because if you look at the price of Bitcoin now, I mean, it hasn't hit my target. I'm gonna go over that in a second. You've had from, you know, we can actually take it from its lowest here, because this looks like it was the lowest point. I don't know if it's going to roll over and come back down. Time's going to tell. But, you know, it's up around 37%. Okay, so that's not too bad. You know, if you was on Bybit or something like that and you was trading this with leverage and you did a 10x leverage, that's 370% you'd be up. So just think about it like that. This is why people leverage trade, because, you know, you can make some insane gains, but it's risky. But let's just talk about this, because it has done that. And I'm really going to be paying attention to this RSI, seeing how that goes. But it's broke some key supports since my last video. This crypto space just moves too fast. I make a video yesterday, I fall asleep, wake up, and then things have already changed. So, you know, just bringing it again. I'm going to take you through these charts here, because this one was important, and this was the Gaussian channel. And I said to you, you know, we want to try and get back out of it and bounce above it. And as you can see, that's what we did. Guys, if you haven't seen the last video, please check this video, because I really do lay down a lot of foundation in this video that's important. So make sure you check it, and then you'll understand more with this video. They're both important together, and then you can obviously see how things change, right? But yeah, we've sort of come up away from it, but Bitcoin is still facing important key issues here. I wouldn't say it's an issue. Key points. Let's call it points. That's what I want to call it. This is the 21-day moving average. This yellow line here. Week. The 21-week moving average. Let me just click it so you can see the number, 21 week. And it's a significant number. Funny enough, people use the 21 week along with the 200 as well. And if I was to grab up the 200 day, right, because you can see here, right, this red line, I'm on the daily chart, right? See here, this red line is the 200 day, and they kind of match up together. I'm going to go through in a second what we're seeing here, but let's just quickly focus on the Gaussian channel again. We're away from it, and hopefully we can stay away from it. Bitcoin needs to come up, you know, and break this key resistance. If it can break this, you know, it is really blue. I think it's clear skies ahead, you know, and I really think that we're going to see a further high come. You know, I don't know, this is weekly candles, right? So give it, what, three weeks maybe? I don't know, something like that. Time's going to tell. But you need to obviously give it time to, you know, blossom and bloom. But let's just take a look at this, the stochastic RSI, because I said this in the last video. And, you know, every time that we've seen a cross from the blue, where the blue goes on top of the orange line or the red line, we've seen Bitcoin's price go upwards in a parabolic way. And if you look, the last time we saw this cross here was in 2018's bottom of the cycle, the bottom of the bear cycle. It crossed like this, and you can see here, and then it went straight back up. And I'm just comparing it with the price, right, from its lowest to its peak. And then we had a rise from, and remember, these are weekly candles, which are more powerful if you're to trade, right? So let's just grab this real quick and show you the percentage. You're talking from around here to the top, which is here. I can't see it, hold on, because I'm measuring it up here, right? You're talking a 345% move upwards. That is powerful. Is that even the bottom? Yes, somewhere down there. So that was the first one, and this one here would have been the next one. where the RSI came down, the price came down, and you can actually turn the Gaussian off for a second now. And what we saw here was the blue cross against the red. It came up, prices shot up, and if you want, you can choose. You can either play it from here to here, which would then the price would have been from here to here. Let me just stretch it out so I can see what I'm doing. From this point to this point of the stochastic RSI, you're looking at 168% increase. Or if you really wanted to play it, you can actually play it from here to the end of it, just before it crossed and went back down. If you play it to here, it's just a bit higher, and you can see up here. So, what I'm trying to get at is when the blue line has broke the orangey red line, we've seen parabolic rises from 200%, 158%, those sort of things there. And I said this in the last video, and you can see now the blue has just crossed the orange. Should it continue to go up over the next weeks, we are definitely, in my eyes, going to print a new all-time high, because not only would this have increased, but it would have broke these key resistance levels, which is the 21-week on this one here, moving average. And just to show you what sort of like a 150% looks like at the bare minimum, right? Because I can do 200s and stuff. So 150 would put it. It's quite high, look. So that's 150. That's 149. 151 is about $96,000 Bitcoin. If you wanted to go, burp action. If you want to take it even further, 200%. 200% puts it at around. Oh my God, what's with my burping? $115,000 price for Bitcoin, roughly. I just want to put that on your radar, okay? Time's going to tell what happens to this. I don't know. You could see the resistance and it could come down again. But, we just got to pay attention to that, actually, because, that is a possibility it could reverse down. But this is a really, really strong resistance, this 21, because it also plays in line with this, which was the death cross. We had a death cross back in on the 22nd of June. And as you can see here, we've been in this downtrend ever since we dropped below this 200 week, right? Sorry, 200 daily. 200 daily. Ever since we dropped below it, we've been underneath it for a period of, we're still underneath it. It's been 68 days so far. 68 days. And it's been a while, over two months. And I think that if we can break this, we will see it reverse and hopefully see this thing called a golden cross. So hopefully this will go like this, and then and we usually get this thing called a golden cross when the red crosses with the yellow and it comes back above. That is a very bullish sign should that happen. Okay, if that happens, we're gonna see some insane price movements because it's a golden cross. And the last time we saw a golden cross, if you want to come back and I'll show you, you can probably treat this one here. Let's just take this and move it here. This would have been the golden cross where the yellow crossed with the red. You see? So we had the death cross down here, which faced down here. Quick capitulation, came back up. Then we saw golden cross, and look what happened look at the price action since that golden cross. You can see it just absolutely went parabolic right up here. So that could happen. Time's going to tell. But I just wanted to update you with that and keep you on that. Make sure you subscribe if you're interested in this stuff, if you like it, if it's guiding you. Because, this sort of stuff does help, understanding the entire market as a whole and everything. I'm just going to keep an eye on it. It actually looks like it's happening, isn't it? Let me just take this off. Delete that for now. But that's what I would be looking for should it happen. But right now, it is resistance. And it's a strong resistance, guys. So, it can take Bitcoin some time to do this. If it breaks through over this week, in my eyes, that's a powerful move. But I expect that maybe we might see it come back down and face this, this 21 the 50 day again, and we might see some price action between the 200 and the 50 day. I'm just trying to draw some lines here now. Look, that's a bit of a wonky line. Let me get rid of that. I expect it. What's going on? Why are they deleting it? Stupid thing. Hold on a minute. Let me just press like this. Back. There we go. I expect it to be doing lines like this. Why is it going yellow? Red. I expect it to be playing in this field here, resisting and That's what I think. Time's going to tell them. We'll see what happens. Because it's just a strong resistance, this 200 week. It really is. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Let's just take a look at this chart here, because I did put it to you guys. Where is it? Let me find it. Here, the falling wedge. So, you know, we broke out. I was hoping for it to have come up to here, but since we broke out a few days later, I suppose I can move this wedge target a bit more further down and forward. You know, I'll try and push it on this side. It's not far off from the target. I was hoping for it to hit, you know, 41,000. It probably still can. You know, because there's still room for this RSI to come up to at least the 80s or the 90s. You know, it could potentially come up to here. Let me just make this yellow so you can see. So, you know, there's still some room for this to go. Because where did it go before? You know, we've seen highs up here before, you see, in the past. So that's, you know, it can go up there, but it just has to face that resistance. So keep an eye on that resistance where we are now. Expect that if we don't break it, that we'll probably see some consolidation phase, just like we saw here, you know, up and down. We might see it again. And I'm hoping that, you know, Bitcoin can really hold support now off this 21, because, you know, it's broken above it. So technically it should, if worst comes to worst, it should come down to it, which technically is, if it was to come back down, 33,000 at the worst, and keep riding off it, because this should come up now and play as support. So, you know, that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, I think that's it. Let me just have a quick look. Fear and greed index, we're still in fear, slowly coming out of it, 26. And yeah, I'm expecting us to do something like this. I've been saying it before. I'm still waiting for us to do something like this, where we break up and break up. We saw it before in March, and it looks like we could do something similar now. But yeah, shout out to everyone that, you know, especially patrons, because this fall that we've had over the last few months, it's been horrible. And it is enough to make people panic sell. So shout out to you if you held on. You know, I kept saying to you guys, and I tried to keep my patrons calm, you know, just don't panic, let's remain calm and remain focused. You know, I think it will go up again. So shout out to you guys if you held on. We're still on this journey, this mad crypto journey, and I think that, you know, should Bitcoin break these key resistance like I'm showing you here, we're going to see some, you know, crazy moves to the upside. I promise you on that one, we really are. And you're going to enjoy the gains that you're going to make. So I'm going to keep continuing to do what I do best, you know, trying to give you great content and guide you on your journey. If you liked this, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm just a bit too excited. What am I laughing for? I'm going to shout out to my Patreons. Oh my God, I've updated my Patreon list. Actually, let me get that. I've updated my Patreon list, so I'm going to actually do a brand new shout out to all the Patreons. I'm probably going to mess up some names as well, because there's new names. I haven't done a proper shout out for ages because I've just been adding people onto the end. But there's a lot of people that left the Crypto Express. Some came through on platform 9 3/4, and some crept through on Diagon Alley. So I'm going to shout out to you all. Are you ready for this long ass list? Guys, you can skip away if you want, or you can sit for the laughs. Okay, are you ready for this list? Shout out to Toy Anatomy, It's Time, AJ, Frank C63, Clemens, Dennison, Christopher Johnson, Jacob Adams, Mr. Anonymous, Stuart Chuckler, Carlos Rocher. So let's see, I'm already messing it up. Damarus, Samo Stancox, Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, RG. Let me put my phone, I just put it on play mode. People try to call me and all sorts, you know. Where am I? Rahul the God, Dante Kennedy, look, I'm going to have to start scrolling down, RG Bizzle, Max Wisem, Rudiax Robinson, Manny Sanchez, Tyrone Samuel, Abby Ola, Rachel Mack, Pamela Williams, Snacks on Racks, Rick, Joffrey Williamson, Omar Thomas, Cass Manel, Aaron Davis, CCP269, Good Feels Nice, Dominique, Peter Studdard, Eric, hold on, Eric? Eric Scoop King, big up to you. Semyon, Fatima Price, Shwanda Owens, Tanner McLaren, Josh Wheels. Listen, you're going to be sitting there for half an hour, I promise you, because there's loads. I'm trying to do it fast. Where was I? Fatima Price, Shonda Owens, Tanner McLaren, I'm telling names again, Joshua, Kevin Ward, Sassavi, Michael Keel, Christopher Hoss, Christy Snowy, Andrea Hardin, Eric Kelvin, William Fox, Esjar, Claudette Hormiliosa, like Wingardium Leviosa. Just float you up in the air, you know I'm about. Shakira Sane, Lamar Lee, Sealy, Cody Harris, Daniel Hopkins, Cyril, one of them, Alexander Foley, Gilbert Baggins, Ain't that someone off The Hobbit? I don't know. Eric Jackson, Paul Forrest, Powell, Russell Cohan, Joseph Marcus, Crypto Mac, Andrew Queen, Give Me the Games, Vinex, West A, M. Ali, Mo C, Fiat Jassin, Mike V, J Fave, Terry JC, Ollie, Orville Broomfield. I told you! I'm still good. NASA, Ignacio. That's a sick Harry Potter spell. I'll just mash up your eyelid. G Crypto 11-7, Chris Chico. Hold on. What's going on, my thing? NM That Man, Francis Loco, Zach Adam, Mansour, Jem the Jaguar, Marcus Gittery, Exelios. Just flick that one out your hand. You best believe. Stony Mac. They just sound like Harry Potter spells, innit? What am I laughing for? Ranjo Singh, Raffle Cooper, Aiden, Ejiki Okori, little spell there, spin you round. Luke Ainsworth, Mr. Do-Right, Anthony Berry, TRG Investments, Marky Cersei, hello. Ryan Williams, Toucan, Santino, Joe. Hold on, what's going on my thing here? Crazy Jam, Timothy J. Brusky, Renee, UK MC No Name, Pablo, Lina111, Sunny V, Hani Abu, Ricardo Vinegar, Shidadu. Oh, there's so many. Oscar Vilgas, Crypto Moon, new to you. Jackson Tepper, Francis Hernandez. Listen, I ain't done this in a while. Akbar, Jermaine Allen, David Adeniji, Chiquita. Hello. John Sandoval, Optimus Poompage, Edgar Cortez, Ramil TV. Big up to you all so far, Kirsten. I see you, Kirsten. Mr. Drew, SNCCC, Mullen Daddy, Albus, Joshua Asher, Black 8, Bob Rust, Eloy. I can't put the... I just spit in my mic. Mikey. Mickey? It's Mikey, innit? User X 2019, Blackstar, Chillers Creations, Akis, Voldorus. That's that spell. Just mash up your ear. Myers D. Lopez, Michael, Josephus Samara, Neona London, Chris Tap Dances. I will tap dance with you, best believe. Let me scroll this up again. Iris, Montreal Ammon, Joey J, Raj Team, Brian, this is where it gets confusing now because I'm scrolling up here and I'm scrolling down on my phone. Brian Reedy, Terry, Cornell Goodman, Matthew Walker, Sarpaint Singh, Dennis Boonman, Mark Peake, Elliot Chu, Royal ID, Hassan P, McCougar, Gordon McCulloch, Monica Matteo, Adam Allen, Ralph Green, Marcus Dunbar, Johnny Matthews, Arthur, Moises Gallery, Mrs. Carla V, Rizwan, A Kings, Ice Cat Trader. It says Davidus. I don't know if you're meant to be there, but oh well. Connie. What am I laughing for? William Johnson, Anthony Donne, Karen Danick. I think that's right. Kimberly Gimman, Awful One, Cylinder Tishuma, Stefan, Coinage, PC World. You best believe I still remember that. Marky27. Hello. Dave, Chris Adlam. I like it. Crypto Newbie, Thomas Rodriguez, Golden Bags. I love that. What kind of bag? We got in your bag. Noah 21, Trevor Dawson, Jude Tam, Thierry, Joe Youssef, Chucks Anderson, Splurge Ultra, RF Joy, Danny Rich, Elstein, Carnivore 444. I think I said that right. Morgan Culver, Joe, Cal Pashkama, yep. Alexis Pagan, Sirafe X, Kevin V, Crypto Hustle. Big up to you, man. I see you all the time in my comments. Losing my breath. Nova, Mohammed Imran, Ankush Jain, Corey, Mario L, Vanessa Small, Elijah A. Lendy. Listen, I haven't done this in ages. Moinul Hussein, Andrew Laramine, Nadine Jordan, Eddie Laforme, D. Wills, Riyad Midakaso, Hashmatala, Surah Rashid, Eamon Deep Whaler, Masixo, Master J, Daniel Brown, Leon Plas, DG Crypto, Adam Istvan, Theodore Wheaton, LD, Vincent Millett. I'm halfway, I promise you now. What am I laughing for? Mauricio A. Noop, Steve Hayer. There's so many. Eamon Rizvi, Janetta. I'll put a J. I know it's Janetta, but Janetta, you know. Legend Charles Knight. I feel like I'm playing a game. Asa Jones, because that sounds like a game name, innit? Duns River, Carrie, Gilbo Blaggins. I'm sure I just said someone's name like that. Jake Ross, Cookie Crumbs, Cookie. Love it. Christian Lee, Philip Stafford. Fund me now. I got loads of money. I can sort you out. Crypto. I was gonna say I haven't then, but I got to use the law of attraction. I have. Crypto Dive. Maha Ramadan. That's right. Fiaz ahead. Jim. Yeah. Harsha. Benty Hansen. Let me know. Daniel Grigriu. I think that's right. Idle Piper. Big up to you. We make crazy games. I know you know about it as well. Sherry T. Zostek. Dishana Vation. Well, we all do. All of you guys. Because I know you're on my Patreon list. Mustafa. Sorry. Skylark. Hold tight, DJ Skylark. I'm in the place with the DJ Skylark. I'm picking up with the DJ Skylark. You better sort some music out for me. Big up to you. Liz Reed. El Bengrad. I think I said about El Bengrad. Yeah. The A-Team / something else. Jacob Madaris. Dave Cathro. Richard Karma. No, Harmer. Just make up your name, you know. JP Deline. I think that's right, Dillian. Joey Shawns, Akeem Banks, Michelle Van Den Acker. Hello. Rosemary Henson, Justin Levin, Via Financial, or Via? You could, an American say Via Financial, innit? Raycorn, Mr. Pauniti, big up to you. I see you as well. Massey, Tonye Adekibi, I think that's right. Sear Coins, Kasha Smith. There's so many. I feel like I'm getting on really well, though. Soul Seeker. I don't know why I did that. I just feel like. Theodis. Paulo Baptista, Renton Bacco, Inigo Zubieri, I think that's right, let me know. Stefan Grunfeld, RGC Visual, I'm starting to slow down. What's going on my screen? It's all slow as well. Lee Goodwin, G-Bar, Matthew Wan, Tristan Miles, John Hong, Saif Rahman, May Ravel, Laurie Littrot, Alicia Abigus, that's right. Nima Wambagu, I think that's right. Des, David Lang, Sieta, Sayita, it's Sayita, what's going on, Sayita? Danny Raddick, Kenny Brokaw, Aaron Nguyen, Nick Smith, Sandbox. I got some Sandbox games. Is that what your Sandbox? I mean, Sandbox coins. Nazar, James Snowden, Pie. I need some pie in my life. Mr. Bonds. Yes, double starred, Mo Mill. Oh my god, there's loads. You make me sit here for like half an hour. Tom Just what? It just says Tom Just. Is it Justin? I don't know. I might miss your name, but let me know. If I missed anyone's name, let me know. Mustak Dean, Michael Knight, S. Terrell, Nate. What's going on my screen when it's going down? There's loads. Robert, John Carty, Josh Dave. What's going on my screen? Why isn't it scrolling down? Sorry, I don't mean to mess you up. Where am I? Josh Davis, Batch 1, VJ Kumar, Fuchs, I don't want to say the swear word, Devastator X, I see you all the time, big up. Francis B, Christopher Hamilton, Mr. Investor, Erino Lorenzo, I think that's right, Mark, Raphael Stepnikowski, Jordan Ratty, Gene Gerard, I'm almost there, Gasper Pestotnik, sounds like Robotnik, like Dr. Stonic, Randall Jeros, sorry, I messed your name up, Saif, Matthew Kirk, Peter Butler, Saifi Mohith, I think that's right, Mohith, and Martin Wehenkel. Big up to you guys. I see you, and I see you as well, Martin. Big up to you, man. Sort me out that baby. I see that. That's a big project. You guys need to check that out. All kind of insane games. Thank you all for becoming a Patreon. Wow, did I just do that, Ross? Thank you all for watching. If you're still here, I don't know if you're still here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I really do. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.